how can I cook without a kitchen? I need to be here in the kitchen. I'm sorry.
Damn it!
I can have anything ready for you when you return from wherever you're going. Happy New Year! Welcome to Forge of Lore, where we tell stories through Dungeons and Dragons. What a better way to ring in 2025 than with a level up. That's right, I forgot one more time. Once again, to say that they leveled up at the end of last episode. Anyway, let's see what everyone got. Then we'll continue the mysterious adventure from the comments. First up, Tyler, tell us a little about Gunny, shall we?
Gunny took a level in Wizard.
Woo!
And I got an extra spell. And I took the robe of the Archmage. Magi?
Yep.
From the loot pool.
Nice.
And attuned to it.
Hell yeah. All right.
You're a wizard, Gunny.
I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard, Gunny. All right. Emmy, how about Niff?
I took a level in Bard. I'm kidding. I took a level in Artificer, which gave me a special item that it's called a spell storing item, which I can use up to twice my intelligence modifier in a long rest. And that would be 10 times I can use a first or second level spell. I have to choose. I don't have to have it prepared. It's fucking rad, and I can't wait to use this.
Hell yeah. All right, Sam. What level what you multi-classed, right? What about Marcus?
Yeah, I multi-classed into Paladin.
Oh, sick.
Goddamn.
So,
dude, Paladin, also known as, the portmanteau Paladin, is pretty good. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. So I got Cleansing Touch.
Gross.
Groovy.
Nice.
So I could just be like, oh man, Sidurka's mind token over? Boop, not anymore.
Nice.
You're not my supervisor.
That would have been handy last time.
Apparently now I am, so.
Kind of.
Paladin?
And then I took Death Ward as the new spell that I could, so I can be like, hey, Sidurk, next time don't die. And
Nice.
Why is it always about
He
me?
needs it.
You were the one on the ground last time.
You're pretty needy.
Yeah, you've gone down more than I have,
needy.
so.
I'm kidding.
She said meaty.
We need to have
Speaking of
a
which,
team chat.
And then, of course, more health, so.
Hell yeah. Speaking of which, Josh, how about Cedric?
Well, I am unable to multi-class anymore, otherwise I'll become super underpowered, so I took another level in Fighter,
Hell yeah.
and I didn't really like any of the feats, so I just took 2 decks, so I have 20 decks now. We're getting my armor class up a little bit. I'm even more stealthy. All sorts of shit. I'm excited.
So we gotta add that 20 decks to the card. Oh well. Sweet! Awesome. All
20
right
decks
then.
and 21 AC is the main difference on there.
Ooh, alright. Awesome. Now, let's see. Emmy rolled a 19 to attack the drone last time. Nice. As the spider drone leaps at you, you deftly sidestep, swiping your short sword across its chassis. The bot lands, tumbling across the ground, its legs flailing limply before it comes to a stop, sparks popping out of the gash you left. You pause a moment to see if it has friends that might join, but nothing further comes out of the hole. The door to the hole starts to close, but grinds to a halt, leaving the cavity open in the giant bay doors. You think you might fit in there with your small stature, so you squeeze into the passage and crawl through the thick metal door to the other side. Climbing out, you gaze into the absolute darkness. You train your focused light, looking around to see where you should go next. Give me a perception check. That's right, YouTube. You're watching this on YouTube. Hi. Love you. But also, do a straight D20 roll. Put it in the comments below. We'll find out what you see in chapter 110. And with that, folks, we begin the final chapter of Skald. Now let's play some D&D. Roll it. Do you guys remember when you started a business? Marcus got his vengeance. SitRep undermined Marcus's authority. Gunny got bored of the business plan, and Nifra meditated on the roof with a fine wine, as you do. Your group, the Jotunn Slayers, have uncovered a lot about this world in your journeys together. You found that 3,700 years ago, the planet was settled by a group of people from a faraway planet known as Earth. Led and governed by the Valkyr Corporation, they settled the tidal-locked planet, building a giant ring to rotate around it, giving a night cycle, but also equipped with systems to convert more of the planet to a livable area, turning the deserts that face the sun into a lush green land. But after almost a century, unrest in the population grew into a rebellion against Valkyr. In the war that ensued, a virus was released, killing off the people that you refer to as the Emir. In an effort to resurrect the population, they developed an AI named Mini to genetically alter them to withstand the virus. However, the digital backups of the surviving Emir were destroyed, so Mini created your civilization. But that wasn't the end of Thorin's troubles. Valkyr created an AI pantheon of Asir gods to run the planet. Hulðaheim, the digital being in charge of the terraforming of the planet, was lost 400 years ago. And because of this, the Goldilocks zone of Thorin is slowly dwindling, threatening resource availability for the growing population. In order to restore the systems, you'll need to find a way to make it to the starward pivot of the Hulðaheim. But the encroaching desert of that side of the planet makes travel there impossible without sufficient working technology to protect you from the heat. Meanwhile, it seemed a distress signal sent to Earth a century ago finally arrived. As your group took over a mobster operation previously run by Marcus's ruthless family, you were interrupted by Heimdallr and Odin. They spewed some technobabble that you didn't understand before showing you that 4 ships had just materialized in the distant sky. It seems someone or something has arrived at Thorin. And that's where our story continues. So, as you look up at the illusion into the sky above, and the ships, whatever they are, the vessels that float in front of the stars, hover there, seemingly impossibly. Odin and Heimdallr discussing it. Heimdallr says, yeah, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
No. It says, they've taken a geosynchronous orbit. They're currently bombarding us with scans across every spectrum that we have sensors for. Odin says, keep an eye on them. I want to know if they so much as sneeze. Smirks, says, that's what I do.
Heimdallr,
Yes.
do you have access? Can you see inside the vessels?
Unfortunately not. I don't have sensors capable of such things. I can only view them from afar. We have some satellites and sensors on the ring.
I'm sure this is fine. We're not dead yet, right?
That's got to be a good sign so far. We don't know that this is bad, Jotunn Slayers. Don't know that it's good either, but at this point, there's not much we can do but wait and see.
Maybe they're bringing us some exotic cheeses.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
One can
Maybe.
dream.
Indeed. Well, I know that you were sort of working out your new venture here, but sorry to interrupt.
Oh, this seems rather important, I must say.
Yes.
So how are we getting in there?
What?
Getting in there.
What?
Getting
You gotta
in
stop
there?
it, right? Will you like launch me into the whatever you
What are
call
you-
that? Is that a
Wait,
ship?
what
Is
are
a
you
ship.
stopping?
I mean,
We don't know if they mean harm yet.
so let's go find out.
I'm pretty
How?
sure launching a Sideric at them would be an act of war.
No,
That's very true.
not if I look really cute and happy.
And we
while
put a
I'm
bow
incoming
around
out
his
of the
neck.
ship. Yeah, exactly, Gunny. Exactly. Hi.
Oh my god. Okay.
Unfortunately, we don't really have a way to send you up, or anyone, for that matter.
That's a shame.
Do we have any way of communicating with them?
No one's responded to any hailing frequencies.
What if they're dead?
Do they?
Just an empty ship.
They're actively scanning us. I doubt that's the case.
What sort of communications are you sending out?
Mostly short,
I
long
don't
wave.
shoot.
Well,
what?
are we sending? It's hailing frequencies. Odin kind of speaks
Like a
up.
hello?
Yes, it's sort of open to communication. Please talk to us, but they don't seem to be responding. We're not sure if they don't have any sensors that pick it up or what's going on.
Have you tried blasting a hot beat? Maybe that'll get their attention.
No, but we'll keep that
What
in
if-
mind.
What if something like Minnie is running the ship and there's really no human life? Is there any way to detect life on that ship?
Unfortunately, they seem to be shielded of some sort, and our live scanners aren't able
what are they
to
hiding?
penetrate.
Hot.
Do you have any prediction for any sort of action they might take? Would they scan the planet and take a moment? Would they come down? Would they just stay up there and send hellfire down on us? What do you predict could happen here?
Time Dollar says, at this point, it's hard to tell. All of their scanning is pretty standard and benign. It seems they're just trying to learn.
They're not scanning anything like in particular, not focused on any specific area.
The planet's surface as well as the ring's surface.
Interesting.
Ooh, maybe we'll be able to talk to them about fixing it.
Perhaps.
Yeah, maybe they're
Depends
just
on
IT.
their attitude.
I wonder if that's one of their main objectives is to fix that so that they can land in a better climate.
Wouldn't that be dope?
So I think they're here
but
to...
fixing the terraforming, it would take decades before you'd see any changes. It's a slow
Well, I'm sure that's
process.
also not the only thing that it does. According to some of those videos or visions we've seen.
Odin
With-
kind of
It's
raises an
motions.
eyebrow at you and says, very astute. You're actually right. Does do
They're here because of
multiple
the...
things.
He's right because he's a wizard now.
He's been a wizard.
They're here because of the distress call, so that's probably what they're looking for.
Likely, yes. Can I take a
Imagine
look
so.
at my Fregna device?
Sure.
To see if there's like any way to open a line of communication. Like, I don't even know what I would be looking for exactly, but something new.
Give me Arcana with advantage.
Okay. That'll be a 28.
Looking through, there's a couple icons that you know are used for communication. But kind of flipping through them, nothing seems to be doing anything, like as far as making
Nothing's
a successful
different.
connection. Nothing's different, nothing like that.
So, what is your recommended next steps in action? What should we do? Do we just what?
At this point, I'd say we should wait and see. There's not much we can do until they make a move. We don't know what their intentions are or anything like that.
Excellent.
So sit back and wait.
This
Sort
is
of,
fine. Yes.
We
All
should
right.
prepare a party. Maybe some balloons and a cake saying welcome
What
home.
if we got a bunch of rocks and laid it out on the beach that says, "Please come in peace"?
SOS?
In order for it
What's
to be
a-
big
a-
enough,
Save our
SOS?
sand?
Oh,
in order for it to be big enough to be picked up from space, it had to be pretty large rocks.
Well, they're doing
I am a
scanning.
pretty
Pretty big
large
beach.
person. I could pick up some pretty large rocks.
Fair.
Especially if Gunny makes him very big.
That's
It's at
true.
that point that Heimdallr just he's kind of grinning at you about the rock comment, and then kind of, I'm picking up movement in the sky.
Are they launching their own SitRep at us?
I don't believe so, but yes, a dropship deployed from the lead vessel. Odin's
Can you tell where it's going to land?
trajectory? Projections place them. Hulðaheim. It makes sense. Largest and densest population. Sure to be a civilization center. ETA 90 minutes. They don't seem to
Oh,
be in a rush.
SitRep's already
Jump,
strapping
though.
up, getting ready.
Odin kind of turns to you. All right, who's up for a field trip?
Let's go.
Yes, I'm
Field
really,
trips,
really
yeah.
glad I updated Hulðaheim's overlays. I'm just saying, I thought we wouldn't need them.
I don't know
Just-
what that means.
I'm
It's a
sensing
scrapbook I'm keeping.
the fourth wall broken.
Thank you, AI
Does that mean
Odin.
we have to like roll initiative or something?
Odin says, I can send you there myself.
Whoa,
Oh,
really?
no need to use a
wait a
teleporting
minute.
thingy.
You can send us there,
Yes.
but you can't send us to.
They don't have a teleportation circle at the Hulðaheim facility.
I can
Oh.
send you to the teleportation circle outside of Hulðaheim.
Okay. Okay.
Shh. Let's
I-
not question Odin.
I
Oh my
highly
gods,
recommend. I highly recommend gathering the kings for this. I'll imagine they'll want to be part of the
Ugh.
first contact.
I imagine so.
Hey, SitRep, how would you like to be a king?
I would love to be a king.
And I can be a
King
king, and then we
SitRep.
could just be kings. and then-
Absolutely not. You're going to get the entire planet murdered.
Off with her head.
You don't think the actual kings are gonna do better?
Yes,
I don't know.
I do.
I don't think they are.
You may have problems with them if they find
Yes.
out.
We
Did
could
you
just
try
say
to
we
do
were
this without
just
them?
hanging out in Hulðaheim, and they just showed up, and we didn't have time to talk to the king.
Yes, because you're very good at lying.
I am.
Well, we could send a
Very
word
good.
to the kings and say, "SOS, we need you here."
Could we teleport to Tolek and then grab him real quick, then teleport to where they're landing and go from there?
They're both.
We don't-
Both of the kings are still in Hulðaheim, which is
Oh,
Where the
how
ship is
convenient.
headed.
Fortunate.
yes.
All right, let's go
Are
then.
you all ready?
And we'll
Everything's sorted.
Yes.
Wait!
Yeah.
And I run out of the room, and I go into the kitchen, and I ask the chef if she wants to come with.
Get what?
Would you like to come with? I will pay you handsomely.
To where?
Hulðaheim.
What?
To meet some cool aliens and present them with some delicious dishes. And also cook for me.
I don't know what most of that means.
Okay, I pull out a handful of gold. Do you know what this means?
Yes.
Then come with! I grab her hand and I pull her.
Yo. You give her too
Forceful?
much gold. That just makes her a target for somebody to stab her and take her money.
Jesus!
Give me a
aggressive.
persuasion.
We are hanging about with a bunch of
Battle chef,
ex-mobsters,
battle chef,
okay?
Battle chef.
Steve,
maybe
the DM
not
doesn't want
battle
this to
chef.
happen, so
Maybe
he doesn't
not
have
at
to
all.
remember another
Josh,
NPC.
I got a
I'm
5.
just going to remind you about Oscar and Orvar.
Yeah. Did you say you got a 5?
Yeah.
She kind of reaches her hand out. Flattered, but how can I cook without a kitchen? I need to be here in the kitchen. I'm sorry.
Damn it!
I can have anything ready for you when you return from wherever you're going.
He just storms out. He doesn't even entertain the rest of the conversation. He's just gone. Damn it!
I come back in the room. Never mind. Let's go.
All right then. If you're all ready, I can send you over
Yes.
now. Remember,
That'd be
the
best.
kings.
Mhm.
All right. And he just kind of holds out his hand to the floor. And you see
Sorry, Marcus.
a circle with
For what?
runes etched in the marble as it
Oops.
flares up. Hurry up now.
Whoosh.
I'll meet you there.
Running through.
Okay. As I start to jump through,
Get 'em
tell Laura I
all.
said hi. You.
No.
Cannonball!
And once again, in the blink of an eye, literally 1 second you are in the luxurious mansion, and the next second you're in Hulðaheim. A cool wind suddenly kind of catches you off guard, and you see people all around you going about their daily business in the familiar square outside of Hulðaheim.
No fanfare for the Jotunn Slayers.
We
Let's
kind
say
of
that out
wrecked a
loud.
lot of shit in here.
They also didn't know we were coming.
I'm gonna put my hood up and duck into the crowd. No.
If
All
you
right,
want,
guys.
Should we stop at this fate first?
Yes.
We have
90 minutes.
very little time. Perhaps I don't know what they could do to help in this situation. This is like a
I don't really want to talk to the king. I could go talk to
Listen.
this fate.
but what are the state
That-
going to
And
do
then we
here?
could meet in the middle.
Also,
Eyes on everything.
At least be prepared. We
Also-
already have built a relationship with them, yeah? So maybe we should keep them in the loop. We have more of a relationship
Right.
with them than the kings.
No, I understand what you're saying, but we're about to be speaking to possibly, if we survive, first contact from people who are from another planet. So having planetary leaders be part of that conversation seems more appropriate than an assassin's guild.
No, I'm just talking about as far as eyes on the situation in the background in case
Sure.
things get out of hand.
We also are planetary leaders at this point.
Oh,
And
for fuck's sake,
didn't we already
SitRep.
tell this fate about the incoming?
Yes, they know.
A possibility.
We told
at
this
least.
fate everything.
That's right.
Um,
In the library.
All right, well, I'll go tell the kings. If no one else wants to go, I'll do that. Where are we meeting?
I have an idea. Real quick,
Sure.
before we go. All right, so in Thieves' Cant, I yell out loud if there's anyone from the a contact that from this fate in the vicinity. In Thieves' Cant.
give me persuasion.
Damn it!
At the same
weakest
time,
link.
can I look around
Can
to
I
see
help
if
him
there's
with
sisters
that?
around?
Sure. Give me a perception.
A 13.
That's a nat 20.
Oh shit!
No, she is not.
No. Yeah, it's really easy to find her because suddenly you hear a voice behind you say, "Keep it down. How very subtle are you?"
No, I'm a barbarian who's
And
kind of a rogue.
turn to find oh shit, what's her name? Oh my god.
No, I'm a barbarian, duh.
Why didn't I have this up?
Pad's gone.
This isn't Astreader, right? That was
Yes,
in-
Astreader.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Nice, Sam.
Astreader.
Good
What's a
recall.
funny
Good
name?
recall.
The hood
I
up,
watched the show.
the blue Vidalkin.
I doubt that.
Back so soon.
Walk with us real quick. So,
Sure enough.
kind of like fill her in quickly on what's going on as we're heading
Walking
to
and
the
talking?
King's. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you lead her down the main walkway toward the walled city, the most secure city in Thorn.
Also, all in Thieves can't. That way, passerbyers aren't aware of what's happening.
Sure.
Marcus is just like everybody's
Everyone but
stroking
Marcus
out again.
understands. They're all hit on the head too hard.
Yeah.
Maybe if I
So-
bonk them on the head again, it'll like fix it.
Yeah, like Fred Flintstone. So, as you describe, her face gets kind of more and more concerned. She says, "So you don't know if it's good or bad that they're here?"
It's probably bad.
It's too early to tell. I think them sending one ship down is a sign of good faith instead of just coming out
Or
blasting.
scouting.
I mean, a scouting party can also be bad.
Yes. And so you're going to go tell the kings and meet up with them for first contact, you said?
Yes. I imagine
Alright.
they'll want to speak with some sort of authority figures. Shut up,
Yes, I imagine
Cedric.
so. All right. Well, thank you for telling me. I'll go inform the council of this, and we'll be nearby. Do you know where they're going to land?
Oh, then
Somewhere
said
near the city.
Hulðaheim.
All right. We'll keep an eye out.
But you might keep an eye out on what's coming from the sky, and
Yes.
then reach out to the other guilds and have them keep an eye out for any similar
All right.
in their areas.
It's a good idea. All right. Well, I'll go inform the council. But first, I just have to ask: do you ever bring good news?
No.
No.
I got this nice robe. This is new.
It does look very nice. Very
I
fetching.
got this new shield.
We have a
Very
new
cool.
company. That's pretty cool. Making lots of dough.
Yeah, we kind of came into some money.
And Marcus is now finally
Gold.
free of all of his revengeance. So there are good things in our lives.
That's
I'm gonna
good.
marry
That
he killed his
you have
grandma.
good
sister
things.
one day.
Killed his. Oh, it's Kelleris, right?
Grandparents.
Good.
Both of them.
Spits on the ground.
Yeah, but just saying grandma is just hits a little different.
That's
all right.
true, I
Well,
guess. Actually,
we'll be
I got
around.
this shield off her dead body. It was neat.
Anyway, we're gonna go.
good luck with the
This
kings.
her dead body.
Can't imagine that'll go well.
fuck? Oh,
And she
who
just,
knows?
as you turn around to say that, she's gone.
Wow, that was
Well-
magic. She is
Listen,
better at
from-
sneaking than
Very
me.
talented.
It
Better
is
wizard
called
than I am.
loot.
Oh, I'm aware. Yes.
The musical instrument.
Just waving it around.
So at this
Bro.
point, you've entered the main walls of Hulðaheim, the city bustling around you, and start making your way to the stronghold, I imagine?
Yes.
Down the main road?
Yes.
So, how do you guys want to approach them and tell them this happened? Like, these guys are here.
Well, we don't have much time for tact.
No. But I don't think letting them know we knew this was a possibility ahead of time, since they don't know.
No.
Just telling them that Odin came to us in Heimdallr, and they've shown us the vessels in the sky and predicted their landing here.
We just run in there and go, aliens, and then run out.
Did you remind me?
Hold on. I gotta get my hair all messed up first. Aliens.
Did we mention the Earthlings?
No, you didn't mention the Earthlings. Did you mention the gods?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did we?
I don't know that you did.
Why don't we lead the conversation in a way that tells?
Yeah, we did because the gods were going to help us
neglected to mention the part with their AIs.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
6 people talking.
Yep.
I have no idea what the word salad that was. I know. How did that happen?
Mouse in my pocket.
It's Hertha.
So you approach the stronghold past the second wall, where you see a couple of the city guards standing. As you approach, they kind of hold up a hand. Halt! What business?
Hello, we're the Jotunn Slayers, and we're here to see the kings. We have urgent news.
Yeah, check the list. We're on it.
They kind of glance at each other. You here to see the kings?
Yes.
All right. Just kind of knocks their glaive against the door. It, big heavy doors open up. Follow me. And leads you inside the... I mean, you were just in an elegant mansion, like a super high-end elegant mansion, so... Honestly, it's not as impressive as it was last time you were here. Just because you've seen and now have Kelris money. But it's still pretty impressive. And he leads you to another sort of waiting room. Like you've been led to several times in this building. And says, wait here, I'll let the kings know that you're here. May I ask what this is about?
No.
Potential world-ending event.
You may,
That does sound like a good way to make them panic. Yeah, cool.
I'll be right back.
Not panic, but, urgent.
I mean, we could have just said no.
A world-ending event does suggest fucking panic, bro.
Potential.
I know, every time they think of the Jotunn Slayers...
It's called wording, okay?
Every time they think of the Jotunn Slayers, they're going to be like, oh god, the world's ending again.
After a while, he returns and says, they'll see you now, since it's so urgent. They're very busy, but... follow me.
Do I have to go in?
Yes.
Oh, so awkward. Okay.
Why did you sleep with one of his daughters?
I wish.
Oh my god, Cedric!
And leads you through the hallway and back to where you were led last time you were here to talk to the kings. A large office. And inside, once again, you see the two kings sitting at the table, as they were before, along with their assistants. With Talik is the Aarakocran, dark-feathered Aarakocran, and the Furbolg servant. And then a sort of another elf, along with King Eostan. And as you walk in, you're announced as the guard says, Cyrus, the Jotunn Slayers. And kind of does like one of those legs together and attention. And, oh, hey, Ray.
Backstage.
Welcome back in. Welcome in, friend. What's your
Ooh, just in time.
He was playing some Baldur's Gate, guys. Follow Ray backstage bar,
Hello.
please. They were playing some
And spiced illustrations. Follow them both.
You started your yes, and Spice. Hi, Spice. You started your honor. Was it honor mode? Run through, didn't you? Awesome. Welcome in, friends. Love you. So, the king says, or Eelstan says, dismissed. Yeah, Athelstan, not Eelstan. Thank you.
How did Eelstan get
whatever.
here?
Oh, hey, guys.
Some stuff to clean up.
Just made it to the grove.
The
Love you,
king's
Ray.
request to have him.
And the guard kind of nods and turns around, walks out, closing the doors behind. As Talik speaks up, says, I gotta remember Talik. Okay.
Grumpy Minotaur.
Been a while.
Yeah.
Been a while.
As he says, Jotunn Slayers, I don't imagine. Hang on, that take two. Jotunn Slayers. Oh man, good enough. I trust this is important.
People from
Yes.
another world are coming.
Sam, maybe you shouldn't talk ever. Fucking hell.
Do you say that? I'll give you a
We
chance
need
to
to
back
have some
out.
tact, bro.
That is not my shtick.
Dude.
Does Marcus say that?
For real though, Marcus is a charismatic character. Would he just go, hey, guess what? Here's a pile of shit. Good luck. I feel like he'd be a little more tactful than that.
Nah.
Oh my god.
So he says that?
Yes.
This is why I didn't want to come in.
Athelstan says, what do you mean?
I'm so sorry. Pardon our paladin friend here. He's been through a lot of trauma in the last couple days.
He killed his grandma.
Here's the thing. We have been warned by the gods that there are people coming here to Hulðaheim that are not from our realm. They come from very far away and basically checking on the planet to see if that virus that we've told you about is still active. It is not. But I think they might kill us if they believe that it is. They are on their way here, supposedly, to Hulðaheim, and we would like to propose that you, kings, as a planetary leader sort of situation, maybe come with us, speak to them.
That was boring.
That was
Oh my God.
a lot.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking reach through the fucking camera and smack you. Oh my god.
If these beings aren't from our realm, where are they from?
Well, have you ever looked out into space and thought there's gotta be life out there? Just in the vastness of the emptiness of space. Yeah, there's somewhere from out there.
Odin said
really.
it from a place called Dirt.
Well, then you have no imagination.
Oh, whatever, it sounds the same to me.
Of course.
I see.
Apparently, their civilization came here to Thorin, and they were the Emir. A virus wiped out their entire civilization, and that's why Minnie was created, to bring them back. She got into some weird experimentation because science, and here we are. So, essentially, long-distant relatives?
Great grandpa. Maybe some greats added to that.
And you said they're here because of this ancient virus?
Well, you see, the person who was in charge of the emir sent out a distress call at the end of their life, warning of the rebellion that was happening and this virus. And that is the last communication they've received. So, they don't know anything about what's happening here.
It just took forever for them to respond and get here.
Do we know what they want? Are they friendly?
I assume they want a peaceful resolution, seeing as how we are part of their system. But we don't know. None of us are certain, including the gods.
We know ships arrived and one landing thing came down.
A vessel.
So,
Where did it land?
Mean too much harm.
It's not here yet. Probably, I'm gonna guess, a good 80 minutes away.
Yeah, about. So, okay. That's a lot.
It is. Yes, hi.
So...
Yes, well, the gods dropped it on us too, so.
relatives of the ancient ancestors are here from another realm because they fear an ancient virus which doesn't exist anymore.
Yes. It threatened or would have threatened their essentially immortality.
And that's what Minnie was for.
Minnie was
battle this
for
virus.
bringing them back. No, she could not fight the virus, but she was meant to bring them back once the virus was eradicated. Unfortunately, she couldn't quite get it right.
I see. All right. Do we know exactly where they're going to be?
Here.
Hulðaheim was all Heimdall said, really.
I mean,
All right. Athelstan leans over to his assistant and says, "Get the guards on the tower watching the skies. I want to know the instant they see anything. What should they be looking for?"
Well, it's a large phallic vessel.
A large
flies.
phallic vessel. Anything strange?
Yes, that'd be great.
They kind of shuffle out of the room, closing the door behind them. So the gods came to you with this.
Yes. We've built a bit of a rapport with them.
So it seems. Really?
Cedric?
I mean, it's just because Marcus has been jacking into Thor this whole time.
Dude, you talk to
I am a
Heimdall.
barbarian. I do not know how to talk to a king.
Well. Anyway, what?
You're the
Very
one who
well.
insisted I came in here.
No, I didn't insist you came in here.
Too late. I already did.
Oh my god, none of this is happening, Steve. Jesus.
Yeah, I imagine so. Comedy retract says, Talik says, "And did your gods, the gods, tell you how we should react?"
With peacefulness, I'm guessing. Not a show of force or violence, aggression. They need to know
Defensive
that...
but ready.
Caution and
Right.
decorum.
Right, that.
All right, well, suppose we should get prepared. This isn't exactly the sort of attire that I would greet beings from another realm. Don't you agree, Talik? I suppose so. All right. Said we have a little bit of time. I'm going to go prepare my mind, I suppose. All right. And he kind of stands up. So does his assistants. And Athelstan also stands. And Puck says, "This better not be some kind of trick."
No, you'll see.
So I will.
No tricks.
And he kind of leads his assistants out the door as the guards open and close behind him. No, Jotunn Slayers, I haven't known you very long, but I'm beginning to think that you're magnets for trouble.
It's
Not
starting
me.
to feel that way. I don't know.
Not I. I am magnets for the ladies, and that is it.
I thought you only had one ladies.
I do.
And
That doesn't stop me from being a magnet from other ladies. I have to fight them off.
Oh,
Of course.
no.
Alright. Well, the guards can lead you back to the waiting room, and you'll be gathered once we hear of anything.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Jotunn Slayers, I suppose. And he and his assistants head out the door, and one of the guards walks up. "Follow me, please." And
All right.
lead you out
Follow.
and back to the waiting room.
Ugh. God, kings make me so uncomfortable.
I can tell. I could hear your
I
stomach
always say
rumbling the
weird
whole time.
shit.
we just
I don't mean
We
to.
just
They
need
just
to-
make me so nervous. I say
we just
stupid
need to give
barbarian
SitRep
stuff.
a cheese platter when we go to talk to the king, so he's distracted.
Yes. It's like giving a dog a treat. 100%. I will be quiet. I will sit and eat my cheese.
The guard in the corner
Noted.
by the door says, "Would you like a cheese platter?"
Yes,
Yes.
Cedric,
Right.
you have to say please.
And kind of
Shut up,
speaks
Marcus,
to
you're
the
not my
other
boss.
and comes back. A
Trying
servant
to
comes
teach you
back
manners.
with a very large golden platter covered
Oh, hell
in
yeah.
Is the platter
an
made of cheese?
array of cheeses. No, it's
Oh,
gold.
yes.
Well, so
and
is
sets
cheddar.
it down. Sets it on the table and enjoys it. And shuffles out.
Now I get to restock my bag of
It
holding.
is a wide array of fine cheeses.
Ooh, is that brie?
Excellent.
Let me
There is
get in on that.
Hands off my
Brie.
cheese.
What's brie? I've never heard of brie before.
It's a cheese. It's a very fancy cheese. It's
I ate
very,
brie once.
very, very tasty.
Do you eat brie in hats? Do you wear hats, ball caps when you eat brie?
I think your
You
joke
fancy
is going
caps.
over Emmy's head.
Top hats specifically.
And
So I shovel cheese in my mouth.
yeah,
And then I put a lot of it in my bag holding.
the guard just kind of watches you out of the corner of his eye, just kind of raising an eyebrow.
I would like to sleight of hand a piece of brie off of that fucking platter while Cedric's not looking.
I'm not gonna slide a hand anything.
I would like to just reach in and grab
yeah,
a
I helped
piece.
manifest. I helped manifest this platter of cheese.
Lord
I'm just-
Gazuma, welcome in,
God,
friends!
Lord
Holy
Gazuma.
cow! I got part of
Welcome
it.
in.
Welcome in, friends.
That horn sounds like it's seen its days.
It's
Yeah, it has.
sickly.
Welcome in, friends. Happy New Year. We're in the middle of our Skald campaign here. It's
Oh my god.
homebrew world, full of basically Vikings,
Hello.
Norse inspired, with A world littered with ancient high-tech artifacts? Yes, thank you, Dark Elf Twilight Skull, friend.
Thank you.
I was feeling a bit parched.
Also, what were you guys up to? What was your stream
Yeah, what
tonight?
was you up to? Were you playing some D&D? They play it old school. You guys, you gotta go over to Lord Gazuma. If you're following us and not Lord Gazuma, like what even
hell?
are you? Yeah. Thank you,
Thank
OG.
you.
There's the exclamation lore to tell you more about the world, but right now our Norse party
Oh my goodness.
is dealing with the implications of
Invaders?
spaceships appearing in their sky, sending a ship down to meet them, and they just met with the kings to rendezvous with the visitors. So thanks, Varlby Jim, Tim Kerr, and TLG Chuck. Thank you. Appreciate the follow, friends. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy your time. Thanks, Kazumba. Appreciate you. Thanks for dropping your friends off. We'll try to treat them right. We'll try.
Thank you, Shattered
Hey, Shattered
Saint.
Saint. Thank you.
Love the name.
Let's go, friends.
Don't think
So
you, Chuck.
our party was just enjoying a large tray of cheese, waiting for the kings to prepare.
I rolled
Yep.
a nat 20 on perception, by the way.
Bullshit!
I was literally
You
right here.
son of a bitch,
I
that
just
Doctor
rolled
Who
it.
All right, do a
guys.
sleight of hand.
Well, this isn't gonna go well. Wow, 19.
Damn, that was close. That was
Womp
close.
womp.
It was not. You got a nat 20. There's
You,
no
you
way.
But
notice
if you rolled
as
a nat
Gunny and Marcus are kind of grabbing their the cheese they
No.
want, you notice like Nifrum's just kind of off to the side a bit, but you do notice her just as you grab the tray, her just kind of
So I have my hands over the tray. Hands off my cheese! This garden made it for me!
Cedric,
and then I see
there's no
Nifrim and
reason
I
to bite.
don't touch my cheese!
Guys, I think Cedric's finally went feral.
Just sitting there eating the piece of pepper jack cheese that I got.
But I
I will
haven't
drop
had
kick you, Marcus.
breakfast.
Okay, why do you have to give me those puppy dogwash? That is rude. You get one piece of cheese of your choice.
Fuck yes, Brie.
You must wear a fancy hat while eating this brie. So says Gunny. Oh, perfect. That
Close
was
enough.
from your beard yesterday.
Out of
Give me that
context,
stuff.
that's fucking hilarious.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Okay, anyway.
There's
After
cheese all over the floor after this fight.
there's just cheese everywhere at this point. It's kind of a mess in here.
They're never gonna invite us here again.
The guards
Good,
are eyeing
good.
you from the side. Welcome in, Chuck. Settle in. Have yourself a good time. The guards are eyeing you from the side, and after about 20 minutes. Oh, thanks, Chuck. Appreciate that. Oh, friend.
Oh my god, what a sweetheart.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Hope
thank
you
you.
enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Welcome to
thank
the
you.
family. After about 20 minutes, guard opens the door and says, Jotunn Slayers, the kings are ready to see you once again, meet you at the entrance. Follow me, please. And
Okie
lead you out through the elegant halls of the
I mean, they're
stronghold.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh my
I mean,
God.
compared to your huge mansion at home, oh, thank you, Anonymous.
Oh, my god.
Guys,
Thank you guys.
Holy cat.
Holy
God,
shit,
that
we
meets our
just
goal.
passed the goal.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That pays the bills, just so
Wow.
you guys know. All that money goes right back into the show to pay the bills. Thank you so much.
you.
Appreciate you.
Nice.
And
Appreciate.
so
Dope, dope, dope.
they lead you into the main atrium where you see King Talik and King Athelstan with their entourage waiting. And as you approach, Athelstan kinda chuckles and says, "Glad you wore your best to meet our new visitors, Jotunn Slayers. Looking good."
This is my
sarcasm.
fancy chest hair.
I can tell.
Yes.
He uses curlers.
Wow. And Athelstan says, "We've just gotten word that something has been spotted in the sky. It seems to be approaching. So
Fantastic.
we're going to go out and see exactly where this visitor lands. You haven't heard from the gods on any exact location?"
Not
They
yet.
said here.
Should we check in with them before we go?
Have your guards seen anything in the skies?
Yes, they saw
yes, yeah.
something
Yeah.
approaching, but it's
They
hard
said-
to tell. It's very far away.
Oh,
Should
we
we
could.
should we contact them? Group here?
It's at that point that stepping once again out of nothing, apparating out of
Oh, good.
gathering dust, is the tall, dark figure of Heimdallr.
Maybe they'll believe us.
You just can't get enough of this.
Hello,
Hey,
Heimdallr.
handsome.
He says,
Marcus, you have your own gun.
"Sorry, but I was listening in. Been
Of
able
course you were.
to we've been able to triangulate the trajectory, and it seems they're going to land just outside of the main city in Farmland."
All right.
Okay. They're not trying to reap destruction, it seems. At least not yet.
It seems it'll be close to the main road.
All right. We should make haste.
Yes.
I'll see you there. As the dust kind of swirls and dissipates as he dematerializes. And
And when he
says,
does that, Nifrim turns to the kings and goes, "Well, I guess that answers that."
"I suppose it does." As they kind
You
of
believe
look
us
at each
now?
other.
Does okay,
I've
just real
seen
quick,
him
want to put a
before.
little. Yeah, I was gonna say, does Talik remember seeing him once when we summoned Heimdallr? Told you.
So he really
no.
was Heimdallr.
Yes.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Interesting.
While all of that went on, SitRep also took the gold tray. I need it.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Okay.
We're gonna die.
Oh boy.
Are we
It's
gonna die?
a 18.
All right, I'm gonna use my advantage here.
No!
Thanks, chat. So, if you're new here, there are channel point redemptions for
Oh, Josh.
advantage, disadvantage.
I need it.
Oh,
I have a
Josh.
plan. I need
What
it.
was it?
An 18.
18.
As you go to slip it into your bag,
Gross.
you suddenly notice like some tension on it as
Hey!
the
I'll give it
guard
back.
kind of grabs it and says,
I'll give it back. I
so
promise. I will
that's
give it back.
property.
I just need it just
Release
for
it.
this
Rick.
next. We're meeting aliens. And I'm going to give them a fancy display. I promise. As soon as it's over, you can have it back. It's
SitRep.
borrowing, not stealing.
Give a persuasion.
I'm an honorable man. I'm
We
an
have
honorable
so
man. That is
much
another nat
gold.
20. Thank you, Hertha.
Bullshit!
I wished I had a dice cam.
We have so much gold at Marcus's place, and you're like, I need
No, I'm not
this
trying
tray.
to sell it. I'm not stealing it for personal gain.
Oh,
roll a persuasion.
It's a nat 20. I wasn't kidding about that.
he
I
really got a nat 20. Nat 20's a charge.
It says, and you will return it.
100%, I promise.
Kind of looks over to the kings and, all right,
Why are you looking
let's
at the
go.
kings? You're your own person. Okay, thank you.
And we take the tray. Well,
And
SitRep does.
so, Athelstan says, all right, down the main road then. Lead the way, gods.
Follow
And
the elevated
so,
road.
a wide array of guards, about half a dozen, kinda surround, or a dozen or so, surround the kings, and the giant doors to the keep open. And you follow them out into Hulðaheim, into the city, heading down the road. And as you go out, the pretty much the entire like royal party just kind of looks up to the sky, kind of scanning it. But that's where we're gonna take a quick break, folks.
I knew it. I could feel it in the air. I could feel it in the air.
And we're back. So, as you follow the kings down the main road in the procession, you start kind of scanning the sky. You do notice off in the distance to the south, small dot, some kind of object
Oh,
against the blue
they're very,
sky.
very tiny aliens.
You're a very, very tiny alien.
There.
Rude.
And you continue down the road and past the inner city walls. As this procession, the guards kind of make a path for you. And you make it past, people are just kind of, being moved out of the way and just kind of watching. You see them kind of, muttering to each other, confused on what's going on. It seems an unscheduled procession of some kind. Surrounded by guards. And you make it past the outer wall and into the more kind of rural area. And looking up, you do notice that dot is now a blob. And it's getting larger and larger.
Also, it's moving fast.
Yeah,
It does
I
seem
would
to
say.
be. And at this point, it's been about 60, 70 minutes since you were first alerted.
SitRep pulls out the cheese platter and starts putting together I can't say the word. Yeah, that board.
Charcuterie.
Yep. Thank you.
Ah.
Give me...
Ooh. Dex plus proficiency.
A shark booty board.
Give me a... Wisdom plus your proficiency, because you know your cheeses.
Yes, he
Okay.
does. He really does.
Yeah,
If there's one thing.
I'd say
I
you've
have
got
15.
proficiency in cheese. The Sean
15.
Connery boy. The shark.
Sean Connery
I
board.
love it. I love it. I hear you
So
like
I'm gonna call it
cheese.
from now on.
Sure,
Yeah, me
like
too.
Cheese, eh?
Thank you, Hertha.
When did Knox get here?
Who's there? You put together quite a decent spread. You have
Hell
quite the
yeah.
collection you've collected over time. Some of it is fresher than others, but overall you managed to arrange it neatly as you're walking. You see the guards next to you just kind of
What? We have to greet our guests with the best.
This is how SitRep Doomsday preps.
We can win them over with cheese.
first
I mean-
contact with
nervously.
cheese. Eventually, a guard on the other side is like, can I have a piece?
Are you an alien?
I don't think so. What's an alien?
Then no. This is for aliens.
Okay. Looks kind of dejected.
If there's some left, is this the same guard that tried to not let me have the tray?
No.
Okay. You can have the whole rest of the tray when we're done.
Yes.
And the tray itself looks at the other guard.
It's the kind of nods like that's right. As you kind of make your way out in the more rural area, you start seeing more and more farmland. And you look up to see that blob taking shape. And
Is it phallic?
honestly, looking at it, yeah, it is kind of phallic. I didn't mean for it to be.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Including the base.
Nice.
No, you notice now that the sun's kind of, it's not in front of the sun, it's kind of at an angle to it, you actually notice that it has a shine on it, like it kind of reflects the sun at spots. And you're noticing it's kind of like roundish at the back end and kind of comes to a point. Seems to be some kind of shiny metal of some sort. And
All right.
as you kind of, the procession kind of stops and waits for it to, like, its final approach. It looks like it should be landing around here somewhere, says Athelstan. I suppose we just wait. Now, Jotunn Slayers, I do urge that you let us do the talking. We are, after all...
That probably would be for the best. Looks at Marcus.
Don't look at me.
I try not to.
I don't want to talk to them.
Why?
They're
why
all
not?
immortal and stuff, and I'm
That's
envious.
bad.
How do you
Oh,
know?
for God's
How do
sake.
you know?
Well, their ancestors had already reached the singularity, so probably.
I feel more comfortable with Thor over here, but whatever.
After a bit, as it gets larger and larger, you start kind of eventually hearing in the distance kind of a rumbling. And you see there's a lot of people like that have kind of stopped because the king's procession is in the middle of farmland. They don't really come out here, you figure, very often. So it's already kind of, people have already kind of started collecting, but then some of them start kind of noticing the thing in the sky, and even more start collecting and just kind of standing in awe as this giant metal thing descends from the sky. And it kind of swoops in, slowing down. You see some kind of thrusters from the bottom coming, and you see these legs start
Good.
kind of lowering from the smooth body. See on the
This thing is
front
pretty cool.
is transparent, with the rest being opaque metal. It's kind of rounded on all corners. It's got kind of a rail going across the top of it. And it kind of slows down to a stop and starts to hover. And then slowly lowers down into a cornfield. As it gets closer to the ground, the corn starts waving violently and then kind of smashes a bunch of corn underneath
This
it.
is how we get crop circles, guys. Come on.
That's how we're getting
Not
popcorn.
a corn.
And Athelstan says, well, here we go. Let's approach, shall we?
Let's do it.
As you hear engines kind of... yeah, let's take a look.
and out steps Minnie.
Oh.
Out steps Minnie!
Hello.
Fuck!
Mini 2.0.
God damn it.
She's like, I had a backup.
Always back up to
Marcus
cloud.
just immediately starts running, like,
She starts doing a NordVPN ad.
Norse VPN ad.
Oh my god, stop that. Stop that.
Yes!
As you approach the large vessel of some sort.
This is very pretty, Steve. I like the lighting on this.
Oh, thank you.
Dope.
You guys remember
Dope.
my talespire stream? Sunday nights. Here on twitch.tv/Forge of Lore. I was building a map of the outskirts of Hulðaheim for reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Very
why.
cool.
Oh my god, it's
As
got the
you-
Valkyr symbol on it.
It
Oh,
does.
shit.
As you approach, you notice a very familiar, it's different, but very familiar symbol on the side. And
Oh,
as the
God.
king's party approaches, the guards kind of get everyone to stand back. A lot of them are kind of backing off on their own as this giant metal bird lowers from the sky into their crops. You can see it kind of burnt a hole and like laid down a bit of the crops. And set that up.
It was not a parking space.
As you approach the back.
Sorry, bud. You can't park there.
Can't park here, bud. Sorry. The back suddenly opens up and starts lowering like a bay door down, unfolding into a ramp. And standing at the top of the ramp, 6 figures.
Oh.
They look
And-
like X-Men.
In very strange looking gear.
Oh,
Most of them have
I,
helmets. Yeah.
I just wanted to mention that Nifrim has pulled her sleeve over the Fregna device, just so you know. Her normal hiding.
Give me a sleight of hand just for funsies.
Ooh, that's a natural 19.
It's like a billion.
23. No, my sleight of hand's low.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Very sneakily, you managed to conceal it very well. You see most of them have helmets on, except the man in the lead that has slightly different armor. As the ramp finally finishes lowering, you see kind of smoke coming off of the back of this vessel through vents. Bright lights inside as the man in the front, the only one whose face you can see, just kind of has this grin on his face.
Oh shit. Sense motive.
Go ahead.
What?
Sure.
I mean insight
insight
check, because it's not fucking Pathfinder.
Insight. My apologies.
Jesus.
Jeez. You get so offended.
15.
I do.
I was waiting for it.
You got a 15 at
I have an
Nev?
advantage.
maybe they
No.
could just be as good as Pathfinder is then.
I
Oh
got a
my
14.
god, Sam.
2 15s? Anyone else?
You
No, I
said
said- I said
insight,
14.
so 19.
Ooh. You good, Marcus?
I suck at sense motive. Why bother trying?
Well, that's
I have
mostly
a
because
plus
it's not a
2
real
and I
stat.
still tried.
Oh my
So-
god, fine.
Do you
He's
even
gotta
have
give
his
a
dice
price.
ready? Do you even have his dice ready? Professional. Welcome to a professional show.
The fuck do you
All
think
right.
you are?
Sense motive. Yeah, I got a.
You should probably
Fucking
look for
insight check.
A 7?
Insight
Jesus.
check, whatever, man.
You say a
Sense motive
7?
Better. Yeah.
Okay. Marcus, he seems happy to see you guys. The rest of you, it's almost like a sense of amazement, like, holy shit. You know, that kind of vibe of like, I can't believe my fucking eyes right now.
Wait till we taste this cheese, baby.
As he just kind of slowly steps down the ramp.
The others
stops
stay?
at the base. Yeah, the others stay for now. He just kind of stops at the base of the ramp.
I shoot my crossbow. I'm just kidding.
and looks around.
Blasting.
Anyway, I start blasting, looks around, and Gunny and Nifrim, you speak Celestial.
Yes.
Which is, in this world, the ancient language of the Emir, the previous civilization. It's definitely based off of Celestial. You understand them, it sounds weird. It doesn't sound like Celestial you've heard, but you do understand it. Marcus and Sidric,
Gobbledygook.
you have no idea what this...
Kind of like the difference between Old English and English?
Kinda. Yeah, kind of.
Like you could
to
follow
them.
along?
Yeah, to them. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like reading Shakespeare nowadays. It's different.
OG asked if we can get a close-up of this guy.
You want on?
He looks like a
Yeah.
And
douche.
his different colored eyes.
He looks like Josh.
Wow.
Kind of.
Wow, that just tickled Sam, didn't it?
Yeah, I did.
He stops
They're not
at the
different colored
base.
eyes.
He stops at the base of the ramp and just kind of looks around grinning and says, "Holy shit. What in the fucking Narnia am I looking at?"
Well, that's racist.
Nifrim's jaw drops.
I imagine the kings don't understand him.
They don't.
Yo, Nif, what did he say?
I think he's surprised at what he's seeing. Just as much as we are, I'm sure.
Hi.
A figure materializes next to him. Now, I
fuck.
tried to make this minifig in today, but I ran out of time. So I'll just use stand-in. I
It's mini.
wasn't sure if you would make it this far. It is mini. No, it's not mini. Now let's just do...
I spoiled it. Now he's scrambling.
Let's just use this one's close enough. Actually, let's do this one.
To be fair,
No, let's
Viv,
do
I'm
this
pretty
one.
sure he was not necessarily addressing us, just kind of speaking out loud.
He
So,
was.
Yeah.
Except that suddenly a figure materializes next to the man. Very,
Materializes like the gods.
very similar to the gods. Dust
Oh, shit.
coalescing. It's a thin, elderly man with long, white beard and hair. He's
Oh,
got
shit.
sunken eyes that faintly glow blue, and a rough crown, kind of a dirty crown, sits on his head. And the materializing figure says, I show genetic traces of the original settlers in all of them, but something isn't right. Civilization appears to have reverted to tribal times, reminiscent of the late 10th century. What's this? God damn. And he just kind of takes another step forward, and then these plants catch his eye, and he's kind of walks over and grabs an ear of corn off of a stalk, plucks it, says, "Is this fucking corn? Growing out of the ground? That's fucking quaint." just kind of like tosses it to the ground as the other figure follows him and says, "Yes, it does appear that they are an agricultural group." And he kind of notices everyone and starts kind of walking over. You see as Talik and Eelstad, which all the guards are surrounding Eelstad. They're not really surrounding Talik. The two kings just kind of adjust themselves and kind of look at each other and nod slightly. As they both approach, as he walks up to the sort of fence, and meanwhile, the figures behind kind of advance to the ramp, but keeping their distance in a sort of formation. And as he approaches, just looks around and says, "Who's in charge here? Y'all speak English?"
And he's speaking in Celestial?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I'm gonna kind of sidle
look at each
up
other.
next to Talik and tell him what he said.
What language is that?
We know it as Celestial, but he just called it English. I'm versed in it only because of what I do, but it's odd hearing him speak. It's very different.
At this point, that two figures materialize next to you.
Oh, hello.
As
Hi.
Odin and Heimdallr step out of thin air, materializing next to you.
Oh, shit.
And Odin says, "In Celestial, welcome to Thorin, sir. VAI Odin, lead construct for this planet." Larsen kinda turns to him,
I'm sorry?
grinning. Oh, well, yeah. The man kinda turns to him, grinning.
Did you just say what I thought you said?
Nah.
Okay.
You're hearing things. It says, Odin, huh? I need a SitRep on the Indalak situation. Sir, Indalak was eradicated 923 years ago. No need to worry about it now. All is well. Good. Now, can you tell me why the hell I'm standing in the middle of a damn fantasy novel? And Talik kind of leans over. What are they saying?
They're speaking about the virus, and Odin has reassured him that it's gone, and now he's curious as to why we're here.
Fucking language. Should be taking
Patience.
control. Eelstad, do you know the language? No, not at all. And I take it that's Odin.
Yes.
Fine. Perhaps we should let the gods take over. Perhaps we should.
I'll let you
What
know
else are we
they
going
say.
to do? Please
Wait,
do.
Give him the cheese. Give him the cheese.
So Odin says, "Sir, the people that were here are gone." What do you mean gone? They were eradicated by the virus. The backups destroyed. Valhalla remains, however. All corporeal data is lost on anyone that remains. And you're certain it's not a problem anymore? Absolutely, sir. And the figure that materialized next to him kind of speaks up and says, not detecting any sort of problem with the air. I mean, new microbes, but nothing that seems too devilish. And kind of looks back and oxygen levels nominal? Yes, sir. He just kind of taps his neck and you see a shimmer from in front of his face. He just goes, oh, fucking stinks. Jesus. All right. So what's the deal with... You say that?
No. Under my breath, maybe.
Okay.
Not to him, for sure.
Yeah. He says, all right, so what's the deal with all this? Who are these people? Well, sir, the AI created to recover the previous inhabitants went a little rogue. You notice the person behind, the figure behind the main figure kind of almost take offense to that. It says, they created a new race of beings from the old genetic records. Really? And how'd you get Cowman over there? Well, the AI got creative when trying to battle the Indolog. I see.
Called him a cow, man.
This guy's kind of.
You can't even understand it.
I
Funny.
Emmy laughed. I was gonna see if she translated that.
Start a war right then and there.
We'll come back to that.
Cowman.
And so he says, so you're telling me that rogue AI created a whole civilization of people, and they seem comfortable enough with you. They know who you are. Well, sir, some of them do. It's not widely known. Most of them refer to us as gods. I bet they do. Alright. Well, are these creatures gonna be a problem? They're very peaceful, sir, if that's what you mean.
No, I do not
Sorta.
say that they call him Cowman. I tell him that they are surprised at the diversity we have.
That was very diplomatic of you, Nifro.
Says, I mean, the peaceful, if that's what you mean, sir. Alright, Odin, right? Yes, sir. Do they have a leader or someone I can talk to? Do they speak our language? Some of them, sir. Not all, but these two over here are the kings. They do not speak a language, however, the woman standing next to him, I believe this blue gentleman over here does as well. All right.
I smile with the cheese in my hand.
Is that a fucking cheese tray? Yes, that one is a fan of cheese.
Hi. Hello.
As his attention turns to you, and he just kind of takes a couple steps over as the guards kind of straighten up, but don't make any
Peace.
kind of move. It says, Indeed. And what might your name be?
Hello, I'm Nifrim Colburn. And you?
Nifrim Colburn. My name's Captain... Take two. My name's Captain Larsen. And refer to me as such.
It's good to meet you.
As the second being kind of takes a step forward as well and says, and you may call me Ati. And says,
Ati?
so, are you in charge around
Ati
here?
is a god! Sorry.
Ati was a god. Actually, no. You want to have... Yeah. Give me a religion check. Anyone that's actually either Gunny or Nif. No one else heard. Or understood.
18?
18?
14.
14. So... Gunny, it sounds familiar. But you're not, like, super brushed up on your religion and ancient texts of religion. Nif, you recognize the name Ati as a water god from the later texts. We're talking much later. The Kalevala. A text about, a couple of adventures, dealing, all sorts of troubles, including mentions of a god named Ati.
I'm
God
gonna
of the
say,
sea and fisherman.
hello, Ati. Am I to assume you are also an AI being?
Yes, that's very astute. Kind of glances over to Odin and Heimdallr. Kind of nods and they just kind of shrug. Odin grinning. She's going nuts. And Larsen says, so, Nifrim, you know about how many of your kind are on this planet?
About how many?
Odin, or Heimdallr actually speaks up and takes a step forward and says, approximately 13 million at last count, spanning the globe.
Ow.
13 million. And they're spread all the way across? Yes. Interesting. And y'all, what I see you got some kind of tech here. What is going on with all this? Tell me about yourselves.
Well, where to begin? Fuck.
I pour a glass of this fancy fire whiskey and I put it out.
For your fry?
No,
Yeah, the
no
fry
idea what
fry?
they're saying. Yeah.
Is that for me?
It is a gift, if you would like.
Kinda glances to, Nev glances to Cedric, takes a step over.
Is some of our finest whiskey.
Whiskey. Interesting. Kinda grabs the glass, smells it. Oh. Kinda turns to Ati, holds it up. Ati just walks over, sticks a finger in it. It is indeed whiskey. Seems safe enough. Rather strong. Sorry. Take two. It is indeed whiskey. Safe enough, rather strong. Been doing English accents too long.
been in Alfheim too long.
Yeah. Says, huh. Kind of turns to Cedric and does one of the cheers.
Oh, I understand that.
Downs
Back
it.
to my drink. I drink right out of the bottle.
Downs it in one gulp. Woo! Jeez. Damn. That's good stuff. And sets it back on the tray and kind of looks at you like you're a simpleton and... yeah? I like this. Just kind of takes another step back.
So here's the thing, Captain Larsen, was it?
Yes, Captain Larsen of the Valkyr fleet.
As you can see here, we are a lot more primitive than I'm sure you're used to. Although I would say we are an intelligent race of beings, whatever you want to call us. But we are not as technologically inclined as apparently your lot is. Over the last few months, we have learned quite a bit about what we call Emir technology. The people who lived here before us, who you know, from your
yes,
planet?
it's from Norse mythology. Ati speaks up. It's the first being. Huh. Interesting. And how is it you speak English?
Well, you see, me and my family, we are delvers, and we obtain lots of Emir tech and go through lots of Emir ruins, and just over time, I've managed to pick up a lot of things that are from your language. This English.
Interesting. All right. Well, Nephirim, I believe it was. Thank you for your information. This is fascinating.
Oh, I'm not finished.
Oh, please do go on.
We need help. From you, if you'll be so kind.
That's so.
As you can probably tell from a cursory glance, most of the north side of our planet is desert, and the south is all tundra, essentially. It would seem that the Hulðaheim is out of commission, and we cannot get to the North Polar facility because it is way too hot, and we don't have, and she glances at the ship behind him, a vessel in order to get there to fix it. And even if we were to get there to fix it, we're not certain how to do so. But from what I understand, from what Odin has explained, if the Hulðaheim is not fixed, we have about 300 years before the planet is completely, pretty much uninhabitable.
Interesting. So your terraforming's down.
Yes.
That's right. Odin kind of speaks up. It's, the construct in charge of it has been lost. We're not sure what happened. Whether it was corrupted or destroyed. Huh. So... terraforming's down. We need our help bringing it up. So that you can spread across this planet. And thrive.
Essentially, yes.
Hmm.
And although we may not be the same as you, we do share a certain ancestry, that's for certain.
So to speak. Alright. Well, By the way, are you like translating this whole thing for?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I would be. Yeah, I'd be making sure to let everybody behind me
Or
know.
Gunny can. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, while you're talking, Gunny can translate.
Yeah.
Says. All right. He just kind of turns around, starts kind of walking back. He kind of walks to this fence here and turns around. Ati kind of stands behind him. This. All right. Listen up. Kind of addressing everyone. Folks, Miss, you can translate for this if you would.
Of course.
You are all squatting on Valkyr-owned land.
I know.
By the authority of the Valkyr fleet, I hereby reclaim this planet for use by the Valkyr Settlement Project. And Odin kind of speaks up. Excuse me, sir. Ati, initiate biocleansing. Start with the population centers.
Wait, what? What are you doing?
Clearing out the infestation. Listen,
you
back
call
where I
us
come
an
from,
infestation? We could
back
be
where I come
helping
from,
you.
it's a little crowded, you might say. And we need places to spread to. And this is a nice place. It's at that point,
Sir.
Adi says, "Sir, are you sure? Do it."
Wait,
And then-
Ottie, don't.
Kind
Tyler's
of
got something to say.
glances. Yeah.
Sir, Captain Larsen. Sorry, I apologize. Your dialect is a little bit different than ours, but I wanted to assure you that this is a good group of hard-working people, and it's going to take a long time before this planet ever gets to a point in which your civilization can even start inhabiting some of the harsher regions. And I think it would be reminiscent of a bad move if you would to start removing our inhabitants now who can help you with your end game.
Well, sir, that's adorable, but the fact of the matter is, we scanned your planet and your civilization, and we've seen the violence that you've wrought. We've seen burning towns, we've seen armies moving, and we just can't have that. I mean, that sounds like a bunch of cockroaches. And honestly, we need the land. We'll get it back up and running, lickety split. Don't you worry about it. We'll take good care of it.
Absolutely not.
And at that
Absolutely
point,
not.
in the distance to the south, through the clouds, you see a faint beam shoot down. It has
I
to
knew I should
be
have cast Tiny Hut earlier.
miles and miles and miles and miles away. Like near Thrutheimer or somewhere. But you see it from a distance.
What?
Come down from the sky. A purple beam. As Ati says, biocleansing commencing. And Heimdall says, I'm sensing an orbital attack. At which point, Odin says, Baldur, activate Project Svaðilfari. Let me try this again. Svaðilfari. I tried this before. It's Norse, okay? Cut me a break.
We believe in you.
Svaðilfari. Project Svaðilfari. And suddenly, a tall, shirtless man appears with elaborate tattoos across his body. You recognize him as Baldur. says, activating now. And the tattoos start to glow. His eyes turn white. The pupils and iris disappearing. The other two gods look up. Nothing seems to happen, but after a moment, it dims, the tattoos dim, and his eyes go back, and, by the way, this isn't common that they're speaking now. So you guys understand this, you all do. But Larsen doesn't seem to. And he says, the hell's going on? And Balder, as his eyes return, says, deployment successful, but I'm not sure how long it'll last. The dynamos will start to stress after a while. Odin says, any idea how long we've got? Thou Hodor? To manage the array? I give it a dozen rotations or so. Who doesn't like a ticking clock? Are we sure that it penetrates the fourth dimension? It blocked our tunneling and tests on a smaller scale. Assuming they use the same fundamentals, it should work. Communication, too. Larsen says, what's going on here? And Adi says, there appears to be... Yes, the ring is activating. Sorry, what was that? It seems the ring is activating. Yes, the magnetic shield is intensifying. We are cut off from the outside. What do you mean cut off? Just as I mean. Just as I say. He kind of turns to Nephrom and Gutty. What the hell's going on? What are you doing?
Here's the thing, sir. You've just opened a threat on our entire planet, on our realm. And in all reality, none of us would be here if it weren't for Valkyr. If you continue this madness, we will have no choice but to fight back.
Is that so? And he, locking eyes with you, holds out his left hand toward the kings and just closes his fist.
No. As he starts to do that, can I pull my sleeve up?
Sure. He doesn't stop.
I hold out the Fregna device and I go, try it.
Okay. And makes the fist.
Oh! Which one dies?
Is this magic? Can I counterspell?
It does. It seems like a casting. What level would you like to counterspell at?
I'm going to counterspell at 4th.
Go ahead and roll a d20 plus your intelligence modifier. Yeah, Marcus, what do you got?
How long does it take for them to do that? And can I cast Death Ward on one of them real quick?
An action, if you want.
That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. As you cast that, he holds out his other hand. What do you do to cast it?
I forget how I had that before. It's in the glasses where it's
like
seeing that he's making a
catches
motion
it and kind of lasers it or something.
Mm-hmm.
As he does that, he's looking at you too. As he does this, and he just holds up his right hand and closes it and casts counterspell at a 9th level. And then
Gunny
closes
or at
his
me?
fist. At Gunny.
At Gunny.
So he doesn't notice when I do Death Ward on Talik?
He doesn't seem to care, at least.
Care?
You move to Talik, because I believe that's touch.
What is the spell that he cast on them?
1 second, let me find it.
Yeah, it's touch.
Yeah, so you
Gross.
move over to Talik.
He's right by Talik anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Wait, where is Marcus?
Yeah, I'm right behind. No, wait, I'm right
Oh,
here.
yeah, you can move up there.
I'm trying to find
So,
an angle so I can see
as
what I'm doing.
he closes it. Oh, hang on. No, hang on. Sorry. Should I had it up?
Oh. He has both hands out. One is counterspelling Gunny, the other one's closed. Oh my god, I want
Yes.
to charge him so bad.
It is a power word kill.
Okay, so is it a save?
It is a save.
Do I have... Okay, I've got a question.
Go on.
Because I was prepped for him to do some shit, I saw what he was preparing to do. I was hoping that I would have enough time to use my Fregna to reach over and slap Talik's shoulder and turn him invisible. Could we do some sort of like dex check or something? I don't know.
You, yeah, give me just a straight dex check.
That's an 11. It's just dexterity?
Yeah, just dex.
Like +4, no proficiency?
You do manage to quickly kind of leap over, touch him.
Did you
Marcus,
I'm
forget
right
that
next to
+5?
him.
you also do the death ward real quick.
Oh, do I get... No, that's...
Take
is
a
it
quick
for...
drink, Skald friend.
Is it for saving throws or anything, Sam?
No, death ward means when you get to 0, you
No.
get popped back up to 1.
No.
Oh.
His
His
plus
aura.
5.
5, it's saving.
Just saving throws? Okay.
So I'm
I'm
sorry, I
sorry,
was
what-
mistaken. So what do you do, Nif? You turn him invisible?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
You reach over as Marcus activates the death ward. You grab his shoulder before he can even react. He turns invisible, but as the man closes his fist, Athelstan just kind of drops to his knees
No!
and falls to the ground.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Consider. Oh man, Cedric wants to charge so bad.
I mean,
You can.
it sounds like that's
But
what's
that's
up.
a story for next time.
Fuck!
Damn it, Steve! You fucker.
Just gotta go pee.
Josh is gonna
He's
go
gonna angry
charge.
pee. He's gonna go charge the bathroom.
Charge that bathroom.
I forgot.
Josh,
Power
we
word
gotta
kill
finish
doesn't
the
have a
show.
save. Power word kill
Yeah.
doesn't have a save. It's just if you're
Yeah.
under 100 health, you just die.
So for clarity, did Talik turn invisible and not
Yeah,
get
sure.
hit?
He wasn't aiming at Talik.
Well,
He
you
was
said he
never
aimed
the
at both
target.
of the kings.
The hand was towards the kings. You weren't sure which one.
I thought you meant he was gonna like twin spell or some shit. Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, then Talik still has Death Ward on him, so.
Yep.
And he's invisible. Okay,
So,
that's fine.
Athelstan's dead.
Not fully.
Oh, dang.
There's no saving. They just die.
Yeah, you have to use, like,
They
Wish to
die
get somebody
instantly.
back from Death Ward.
Like it's
So you can't do Revivify on them?
power. Well, you can do revivify, but power word kill. It's not 0 hit points. You die.
Right. So he's not dead. Like I have
Wow. We'll see.
Revivify.
We'll see.
Right?
yeah, I have a
Are you
Revivify.
telling me I can't bring him back? That's my question.
We'll see. Tune in next time to
To
find
be
out.
fair, Death Ward does not require them to have HP. even if it's just kills them instantaneously, just
death
cancels
ward.
the spell
Yeah,
out.
yeah, that's
They
fine.
need to have
But
100
again, that's
hit
someone
points or
else.
fewer.
Y'all went to protect Talik, and Athelstan's over there like dead.
Well, that's because Athelstan was surrounded by a bunch of guards and Talik had nobody.
That's true. Ladies
Yeah,
and
and
gentlemen,
only one was in arm reach.
we'll see what happens next time. The Earthlings are here. They seem nice.
Seem like they're from a planet called Dirt.
Yeah, their planet's named after dirt. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We love you very much. 2025, starting it with a bang, baby. Or at least a fist close. Yeah, I don't know. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We love you very much. I miss you when I'm not looking at you. And until next time, what in the fucking Narnia am I looking at?
This guy sucks.
My good faith cheese tray has been betrayed.